Hello, everybody. Welcome. We just wanted to come on today like a surprise. And Dawn is busy. She's a busy lady. She's writing, she's doing stuff. And I'm thank you for taking some time out to just pop on live. And if you guys don't know Dawn Silver, we met back in, oh my God, I can't believe it's like 1997.
We were still in diapers.
We were still in diapers. Yes, we're still in diapers, both of us. And Dawn owned this amazing store, Healing Earth Resources. And it was my first introduction to anything woo woo. And she was always so, it was like, not only was she the owner, but she made every single person that came into that store. You were like a hostess at a house. I mean, that place was like your second home. It was just you did such a great job. And not only were you that amazing person, which you still are, Dawn is an astrologer, a naturopath, and the author of Jewel of the Lotus Oracle cards.
Jewels of the Lotus Crystal Healing Oracle. I always have a crystal. Have crystal will travel.
And those crystals behind you are beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. So welcome, everybody. Let me just say hello to everybody. Hello, Joy and Jean and Gina and Laura and Delora. Okay. Theta and Karen says, good evening. Good evening. Kristen, Amanda, hi. Sharon, hello. Terry, hello. Karen Stringer says, I love that store. I know Karen used to live in Chicago.
Thank you, Karen.
And now she lives in Sterling, near Sterling area. Abby, hello. Well, hello in my Mrs. Doubtfire voice. Awesome. Shelly Ferrano, hello. Al, hello, my friend. Joyce says hello. Abby, Laura says hello. Audrey says hello. So we got a bunch of people in here. I wanted to come on because you and I are doing this amazing workshop on Saturday, and we're doing something on Sunday, but let's talk about Saturday. If you want to know anything astrology, Dawn is the person. She is the person. What are you going to talk about on Saturday?
Well, it's this year is an exciting year. I mean, it can be outrageously fabulous for everybody's chart. It doesn't have to be, I mean, sure, we all go through personal stuff on, depending on what year it is in our chart and so on. But this year, the transiting Jupiter just happens to be making, Jupiter is like Guru Jupiter. It's philosophy and wisdom and travel, and could be even spiritual religions. And this year, Jupiter, the way it's set up, is making a contact to every single planet, which is not in a harmonious contact, which is not always the case. So what I'm doing with Elias is I'm going to have everybody's astrology chart. So anybody who wants to come to this class, I need your birth date, time of birth, place of birth. And I'm going to outline the good Jupiter in your chart for the year to come. When somebody already have their birth date up there. Oh, that's our class. Sorry. I don't have my glasses.
Laura put that up so everybody can see.
Thank you, Delora. So I'm going to outline that in everybody's chart. Now, probably depending on the size of the class, throw out a couple more things, but we'll go through the year, go through some of the current events of the year, but we'll talk about the good Jupiter in the chart. And as we come to an aspect, like Jupiter is going to form a fabulous trine to Pluto this year, or Jupiter is going to form a fabulous aspect to Mars lots of times during the year. When we come to that and it's specific to your chart, I'll be focusing on that. And if you don't want me to say something about you, that's okay, but it's all going to be good because it's Jupiter, and Jupiter is the possibility of dreams. And this year, more than any other year recent, is a fabulous time to start a new business. It's a fabulous time to start your esoteric studies. It's a fabulous time to take that dream trip of a lifetime. But let's get the timing right to your chart, because everything is specific to your chart. That's how astrology is set up. It changes basically every 4 minutes. So Just really exciting. I'm excited to be doing this and writing. I mean, that's a big thing with Jupiter this year too. Published a book lately. It's a great year for coming out of a new book with a new book.
Right. And you told me to hold off. You did. You said, it's going to go through a couple editings and you need to just wait till next year. Just keep on editing, get it crisp and clean, and do the best that you can and just hold off. Dolores says, "Will I need a seatbelt for this? Will I need a seatbelt for this year?"
I'll be pretty animated. I usually am. I call myself a cartoon. Lots of Gemini in the chart, but yeah, you will, Dolores.
Dolores says, "Oh, patience." Yeah, every time I do anything on TikTok or here on the live, she always gets the patience card. It is hysterical. It is hysterical. Delora, you know your sun, rising, and moon, right? You should. I think you should.
I'll have her chart too. I think we did her chart once before
I
in
think we
another
did.
class we did.
Yeah, we did.
On
And guys,
reincarnation. I wanted to say that it was such a dynamic class that if anybody wants to do that class, just let Elias know and we'll get a group of people to do that again. And this is reincarnation from your chart. But what's so neat about working with Elias is he really tunes into the energy. So you're not only getting messages from me, you're getting messages from Elias too. I mean, it's a really nice blend.
and I would love, down the road, because I know you've had a lot of personal stuff this year, last year rather. I'd love for you to go over the basics of astrology, because a lot of people don't know about what a trine is, what is an aspect, how does it affect, and if we can have so people can understand just some of the basic stuff, because I'll throw stuff out that you write and I'll send it, or if I miss one of yours that I don't catch on social media, I'll pull something up and I'm like, I don't know what half this means. I don't know. There's like Uranus is trying your aspect of Neptune. I'm like, I thought I got that cleared up last year.
Every 12 years, every 14 years, the planet Jupiter will make a conjunction with Uranus. The last time, and this time in the sign of Taurus, the last time it happened was 1941. Well, there was a lot of innovation at that time, even though it was a really rough time on the planet. And so this is what an astrologer does. They deal in cycles. So, like, let's say you're 56 or 7 years old and you're going through your second Saturn return. We're going to look back and see what was going on for you at age 27, 28, 29. How does it parallel this moment? And you can do this with all the planets. But it's pretty cool, some of the aspects that are going on.
I love it. And let me just tell you, I am so glad to be out of my second Saturn return. Now that I'm 59, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, but
But
the opposition, the conjunction, anything like that, it's really just a benchmark to see where you've been, how far you've come, and where you could go, knowing what your original intent is and your dreams and your intentions for your creations on this planet, then you can say, okay, I did it this way. It either failed miserably, no, or it just, I got that out of my system, or these are the skills I've developed to get me to the next level.
true.
I mean,
Well,
it's really great.
I just want everybody to know that Dawn's got about 5 more minutes because she's got stuff to do, and I'm keeping an eye, and I want to be honoring her time. So if you guys have some questions about the class or anything about astrology, go for it. Dolores says, no, wait, she's a Virgo with a Libra rising and the Sagittarius moon.
Well, that's fabulous. Virgos are feeling it right now because of the Saturn opposition in the sign Pisces. So sometimes you could be, not knowing the exact degree, and everything's based on 30 degrees of a sign. You could be feeling a little more tired than usual, whatever your Sagittarius is too, Saturn's squaring that. So this could be a testing period for you. And then the South Node is going through the sign of Libra. So it's, what do you want to let go of? I can't remember. You just have Virgo, Libra, and Sag there. So I don't know which is which, but all of those things matter in the chart. Yeah, tired. I know. Well, Saturn rules vitamin C. So right off the bat, more vitamin C in the diet at this time. And Saturn is more rest. One drink is going to make you feel like you've had three. So, you're cheap right now. You're a cheap drunk and just enjoy it.
Just enjoy. Susan says Sagittarius Sun, Virgo rising, Libra moon. Oh, and she's 56
And
years.
that's the same thing that I just read on Dolores bit. And you're 56 years old, so you're going through your second Saturn return or getting ready for that. So, and also, did I miss it? You're also getting ready for your second lunar return,
Mm,
which will be interesting in your chart because the first lunar return, it's really interesting. The first lunar return happens around the age of 27. And we have this whole big thing of the 27 club and rock stars and famous people like Amy Winehouse and Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin, who all died right before their Saturn return, which is a benchmark of maturity. But the
mm,
moon is a benchmark of emotional maturity. And so they just either fulfilled what they were supposed to do or they weren't ready to go on to the next 27-year pattern in their chart. But everything I said for Dolores, Susan, was probably somewhat in your chart too, but it matters on the degree. So
right.
if you're doing the class on Saturday, I'm actually going to do your chart. And I'm known for being pretty specific because I am a double Virgo. Even though I have that Gemini moon and I love to talk, I call it the chicken dance of the mouth. You remember when you go to weddings and they're always like da 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 da.
You're cute. Well, guys, yeah, and please know if you want to do the class, the year of possibilities. So this is going to be really great. All you need to do is you need to come to my site, eliaspatrice.com, go sign up. After you sign up, you'll get the Zoom link, and then you're going to go, after you get the Zoom link, you will then go to Dawn, you'll email her,
Or
okay,
Facebook, either one.
or Facebook her with your birth type. Here we go. Thank you so much, Delora. All will receive a copy of Dawn's 2024 Astrological Yearly Guide. The PowerPoint and a few bits for your year was submitted into info. Okay, there you go. And you go to Dawn Silver at ameritech.net. Put in February workshop. Dawn will give you a few bits for the year for each. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mamala, how are you, Tatala? Good to see you. Good to
Hello,
see you.
Leslie.
Hello, Leslie, all the way from Florida. Um, so it's good. And Dolores said, "Oh, she said I'm a cheap date. I'll tell my husband."
Let me give you another example too. I,
Yes.
I love because lots of people take vacations, but
Yeah.
you want to have the vacation that lives in your heart and soul and memory for the rest of your life. Like I've had some great ones. I'm sure you have too, Elias.
Yeah.
But sometimes we take a vacation and we forget that we've actually gone to that place, or we don't have the memories we'd like to have because the timing was really off,
Mm,
you know.
right.
So
That's
that's
true.
another thing. Astrology is just, if you look if you look at it from this perspective, the divine, all that there is, the great organizing forces of our universe gave us a map. This isn't random. It's a map. It's specific to you. It's your mandala from the time you take your first breath and say to the world, hello, world,
Right.
And so this is specific. It's a map. We weren't thrown into this lifetime without tools. So whether it's intuitive counseling and coaching tools and psychic wisdom, or just, the analysis of your stars, we're not alone.
Right.
We're not alone.
We have time for two quick ones, really two quick.
Okay.
Is there an astrology difference between straight or gay, male or female?
Well, that's a great question. Your chart is always going to be the same, but your expression's going to be different. And there's a million different ways this can show. Is that Mikey?
Mikey from Chicago.
Mikey from Chicago. Hi there, Chicagoan. Um, there are themes that are going to show in the chart, but that's a personal expression.
Mhm.
That's maybe a little too much for this class,
Yep.
like a lot too much for that class.
Rose is also from Chicago. She loves crystals.
Hi,
Rose,
Rose.
have you ever been to Healing Earth back in well, you still are Chicago. Love that.
Crystals are a girl's best friend. Just
Yes, they
remember
are.
that.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you. You know, everybody, the class I'm doing on Sunday, right after Elias's class on the Inner Temple Symposium,
Yes.
it's going to be a 45-minute class on crystals, and this is something that my book won an award on. So
And
it's
it's
worth
free.
it because you'll learn about the different minerals and metals in a gemstone and the physical properties from a physics perspective, even which can give the stone the actual ability to do things. So it's very homeopathic in nature.
Yep. And Susan, Dawn's Facebook is Dawn Silver.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Thanks.
Let's see. Rose is like, yes, she's been there. It was awesome. And one last one. Where is it? I just had it. Daphne says Gemini, Virgo rising, Leo moon.
Okay, well, you're feeling it too. The Gemini Virgo is definitely feeling the gravitas of the Saturn energy, but it's just helping you. Saturn's all about formations and firmations, you know, kind of firming up things. And it's just getting you to pare down and get real about what's important. And of course, the Leo moon is always fun because Leo moon people can be a princess. And every girl's a princess. If you watch the Prince, what was that show? Oh, it was a movie, something about a princess. Oh, I forgot. But anyway, we're all princesses, but especially a Leo moon.
Leo moon.
Leo moon, yeah, definitely depends on the degree of your moon because the transiting Uranus is going through Taurus and it's stirring up a little problems for Scorpio and Leos and Aquarians. But same thing with Pluto. If your moon's at the beginning, then you're having the Pluto opposition right now, and things are a little a little, a little crazy. But think of Prince Charles III. His moon is 0 degrees of Taurus, which is getting squared by Pluto. It's a very interesting. His chart's very, very interesting right now. We'll talk about that on Saturday. But you
So
know, that's how you're being. Yeah, that's nothing is random in astrology. And the divine, all that there is not picking on you, although sometimes it feels like it. But it has to be specific to the chart.
And we have a lot of people saying, I'm a queen, I'm a duchess.
You are, you're all that.
Saturday's class is going to be at 11 a.m. Pacific, which is 1 o'clock Central, and we go for we're going from 11 to 1:30, so we're going for 2.5 hours. And somebody asked the cost of the class. For 2.5 hours, it's $60
Plus.
plus.
But wait, that's not all.
Plus,
you get a copy of the recording.
Yes.
Which is great. You're going to get all our personal comments. It's not just a class that's going to ignore you and just teach you something. This is a class that also has some centering on you to some degree as well. And plus, you'll get a copy of my guide of the aspects for the year to come,
which is huge. And then on Sunday, if you guys go to the Inner Temple Symposium, you can either go to Dawn's and look at hers where she has it, or come to mine. It doesn't really matter as long as it's free. And meaning that they can go to our link. It doesn't really matter which link you go to.
Well, no, this is Elias's page. You should go to Elias. He gets kudos, and then he looks more important. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm not like that. It doesn't matter to me.
I know you're not. Leo, he has a Virgo rising.
I do.
Virgo risings are humble.
Thank you, Delora. Thank you so much. So here's where you would go. Thanks, Delora. Keynote speaker. Okay. Dawn Silver will be speaking right after me. And so I'm talking at 10 a.m. It's so funny. Dawn's like, wait, you're talking at what time? I'm like, at 11, which is 1 o'clock. No, wait, is it only for 20? I'm like, oh, let me check my time. I was totally wrong. So it's 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm talking for 45 minutes. Then Dawn will be talking. So please come and stay. I'm so excited about doing both classes, both on Saturday. And again, like I said, Sunday is free. If you guys want to, and you become a VIP with the $97 that you get VIP, I don't know, you get a whole bunch of stuff with the VIP, and you get discounts from all the speakers, which is fascinating. So, hello, Melissa. Thanks for being here. All right. Thank you so much, Dawn, for being here.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm going to just answer people's questions real quick. I know you got to run, and I can't wait to see you on Saturday.
It's a blessing. I'll see you all, or come on Sunday. Bring a cup of Joe, cup of tea, whatever you got. Chocolate croissant. Don't make me jealous, but
both.
whatever.
Yes,
or both.
Or both.
All right, I'll see you later.
Pandora's here. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, Pandora.
Pandora's here.
I love Pandora. She's an incredible intuitive tarot reader, by the way. If anybody is looking for somebody that you can really trust, she's fantastic.
She is. And have you seen her card deck?
I have not. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Y'all get to open Pandora's box, and I'm
get to open up Pandora's box and see what's inside, right? Such a great job with these.
Oh, those are gorgeous. Pandora, well done, love.
Yeah, really good. Look at that. Troublemaker.
Beautiful.
And then she's got all these. She did so great with these. Look at Groundhog Day.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she's done good. She's done good. Well, thank you. Thanks, Dawn.
To everybody, thank you.
Thank you. I'm just going to stay on for just a moment, guys, if anybody else has any questions or anything. I just want to say thank you all for being here. We'll see you on the Saturday class and on the Sunday class. Any questions, go to eliaspatras.com, look at the events, and we'll see you there. Okay?
2 days of both of us.
Yeah, there you go. All right, everybody. Remember, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. There is unity in community. From our hearts to yours. Be well, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.